Welcome to HOTT, the Hybrid and Online Teacher Training course at Craven Community College. In this video, I am going to demonstrate how to edit some important course settings. The first setting I'm going to show you is how to add and delete sections. So to begin, I need to turn my editing on. And if I scroll down to the very bottom, I'll scroll past all of my sections. And here I can see at the very bottom I have a plus and a minus sign. I can either increase the number of sections or decrease the number of sections. So in this case, I don't really have any extra sections. If I did, they would just show up as empty down here at the bottom, but I would be able to add a section here by selecting the plus button. And there you go, I have another section, section 18. And truly, since I don't have anything to put in here, I was just doing this to demonstrate, I could remove section 18 by just clicking on the minus. So that is the first setting that we can change in our course. We can add and delete sections in our course. Another thing that needs to be changed that is set up by default is that every section will have the word toggle after it. Now I have named this section already, but it will still have the word toggle after it, and I want to remove that word toggle. In order to do that, I'm going to come up here to the top to my course management, and I'm going to go to edit course settings. Now that I'm in my course settings, I want to expand all, and we'll look at some others of these in a minute, but for now let's go to course format, and in here is where we're going to take the word toggle off. So where it says elements, we want to drop down and say no additions, and that will take care of that word. In addition, let's look at some of the other settings under course format. We can have collapsed topics, which allows us to open and close our topics, and that is truly what I prefer. We could also have topics format or a weekly format, so the sections will be by week and not just by topic. So those are the three that we usually use. Flexible sections format will nestle some additional sections in with your regular sections. I also prefer to have my hidden sections shown in collapsed form. If you ever have a question about any of these settings, if you go to the question mark, it gives you a little short description of each of these items. So it will tell you a little bit about the settings that you are trying to select. So that's always a very helpful thing. Another thing, let me scroll up now and show a couple other important items. So under the general area, the course full name is shown first and the course short name is shown second. It's very extremely important that you never change the course short name. And the reason for that is the course short name is what allows your users to be automatically populated into your course. That's the name that our automated system will look for when enrolling users into your course. So if you happen to change this name, your students will not get populated into your course, and that will become a big issue. In addition, under course visibility, we have it set so that on the very first day of class, the class will show to students. So students, the course will open and students will be able to see your course. The last item I want to change is to enable completion tracking. So if I scroll down to the area that says completion tracking, I will want to say yes. And in a future tutorial, I will show you how to use completion tracking in your course. But this setting has to be turned on in order for it to work in your course. There are other settings that you may want to adjust as you get more proficient in Moodle, but for now I think these are the basic ones that will help you get started as an instructor in Moodle. So finally, once you have those settings selected, you need to save and display, and your new settings will be applied. So that's it. Thank you for joining me for this hot topic of editing course settings. See you next time.